Hey there, this is Briscoe from Truth Wins Every Time. We need to have a little bit of a talk here. There's some things going on where we can't even say certain words, whether it's on Facebook or other social platforms, but the we got the story here. It is the Reds broadcaster Tom Brenneman apologizes, leaves broadcast after using anti-gay slur on air. This was published 3 hours ago. Let me read you the story. Kansas City, Missouri. Reds broadcaster Tom Brenneman used an anti-gay slur on an air during Cincinnati's game Wednesday night and later left the broadcast after apologizing. Brenneman used the slur moments after the Fox Sports Ohio feed returned from a commercial break before the top of the seventh inning. In the first game of a doubleheader at Kansas City, Brenneman did not seem to realize he was already on air. The 56-year-old Brenneman remained on air in the second game until the top of the fifth inning when he spoke directly to the camera before handing off play-by-play duties. I made a comment earlier tonight that I guess went out over the air that I'm deeply ashamed of, he said. If I have hurt anyone out there, I can't tell you enough how much I say I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. I'm very, very sorry. After pausing to announce a home run by Cincinnati's Nick Castellanos, Brenneman added, I don't know if I'm going to be putting on this headset again, and apologized to the Reds, Fox Sports, and his co-workers. Major League Baseball was aware of the incident but did not have an immediate comment. The Reds did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Reds reliever. I don't know what that means. To the LGBTQ community, just know I am with you, and whoever's against you is against me, he wrote. I'm sorry for what was said today. Brenneman and the Reds announcers were working from Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, even though the doubleheader against the Royals was in Kansas City. Remote broadcasts have become the norm in the baseball this year because of coronavirus protocols. The son of the Hall of Fame broadcaster Marty Brenneman, Tom, has called Major League games for 33 years and has been with Fox Sports for past 27, covering primarily baseball and football. I can't begin to tell you how deeply sorry I am, Brenneman said. That is not who I am, never has been. I like to think maybe I could have some people who can back that up. I'm very, very sorry, and I beg for your forgiveness. Broadcaster partner Chris Welch told Brenneman, you're a good man, partner. Hang in there. Alternate play-by-play man Jim Day took over the broadcast. That's it. That's the article. First of all, no mention of what the alleged slur was. Secondly, this guy, I don't know, again, without knowing what he said, he's obviously just acquiescing. And, honestly, again, I don't know. We don't know what he said. But he says he's very sorry, but then, why did you say it? That's the whole thing. And the thing is, I wish I knew what he said because I'd like to know. Because personally, that kind of stuff doesn't offend me, okay? And I'm going to give you my reason why. Okay, you ready for this? I think that being gay, lesbian, gender bending, whatever, all those letters mean, is a choice. You're not born that way. Okay? It is a choice. And it is a choice that has been massaged and given validation through things that we see in media, namely entertainment, that glorifies this type of thing to make it normal and make it seem like it's okay. And I've got some news for you folks. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? It's not. It is not okay to be gay. It is not okay to be a gender bender. It is not okay to be a tranny. None of it is okay. All right? And I know that's not going to be a popular point of view, but I'll tell you what. You're not supposed to be supporting this kind of stuff at any level whatsoever, okay? And I got some news for you, okay? The rectum, the butthole, is designed for one thing only, and that's to excrete shit. Okay, I know you're not going to like that, but that's what that hole on the backside is for. It's not to insert things in. It is certainly not a love hole, okay? So I don't know what's going on with this, and I don't know why we can't speak our minds on this, okay? I don't hate LGBTQ people. I don't hate them. I don't agree with what they're doing. I will not support what they're doing. And I have every right to speak about that, okay? And so do other people. And if other people don't agree with it and they make it public, then they have every right to stand on that comment and stand firm without worrying about backlash from the community and other things like that, or fearing for their safety or fearing for their life. Because by saying that we don't agree with it and we don't support it doesn't mean we're coming after you, okay? Understand that. We're not coming after you, but we certainly have a right and a voice to voice our opinion and say that this is not right, okay? I don't know. I don't know what kind of empathy train you're on that makes you think that you would support that, okay? I don't know. It's disgusting in my book, all right? And again, I'm not going to go around and bash people for it, but you know, quite honestly, some things are left best in the closet. And that's why that term existed for the longest time. Now, if you want to do that stuff, do it in secret, you know, because quite honestly, it's not for everybody, all right? And we don't want that stuff thrown in our faces. We don't want to be beat about the head saying that we have to accept this when we don't. So I'm letting you know right now, all right? This whole LGBTQPRSLOM, you know, all these different letters, gender bending fluidity, it is a fantasy, all right? It is a fantasy. It is a choice in fantasy. It is not the way you're designed. I guarantee you that. And I have personal experience on this one because not from me personally, but I know people. I know people who think that they were born that way, and I've seen them grow up, and I know the background in life they had. And I'll tell you what, it is based on the life they had to experience, and it's based on what they've seen presented to them as being okay. And we're trying to normalize all this. And I'm telling you right now, this is not a stretch for me to say this, but what we're seeing with all this child trafficking stuff, a lot of it emanates and stems from this very thing right here. This is Truth Wins every time. This is Briscoe. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'll tell you what, if your comments are pointed at me and are in dangerous of nature,